Yep, it's noon on a Friday in a casino, and I've got $754. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more SimCasino, where I think we've got some folks who are stuck. I think you are stuck. Let's make you go home. Oh, we can't even do that. Oh dear. Oh, you're very, very stuck. I'm so sorry. You might be here until the end of time. No, I can't make you go home either. That's okay. It's SimCasino. We're used to some pathing issues around here. That will hopefully eventually sort itself out at some point. All right, we have no money. I have no way to make money. I have no way to cut costs anymore either because I've basically shaved this place to the bone. We have the bare minimum staff that we need to run this place. We've gotten rid of most of the table games. The slot machines are down to like a quarter to play these things. The only thing that's doing okay is the buffet. We've been able to jack that up. People are more than happy to pay quite a bit of money to put some food in their mouth. But that's about it. That's about it. I think we're going to have to look at, well, I was thinking of just flat out, can you guys go home, please? Seriously, go home. You're kind of wigging me out just standing over there. It's like a Children of the Corn thing going on. So I was thinking about closing just at night. Just shut the place down at night. I don't know that that's going to save us a ton of money. It's still a good idea, but it's not going to be make or break numbers. The only thing that we're really going to save there is staff wages, probably a little bit of electricity, but electricity is not a huge number. We're talking about dollars at that point. A little bit of wage and a little bit of electricity. That's about it. That's all we're going to save. I mean, it's money. I'm more than happy to save it because there is basically nobody in here after 1 o'clock in the morning until about 8 o'clock in the morning. Can you please go home? Yeah, right now we are operating at a pretty hefty loss every day. Now, 1,800 of that is the bank loan. That will go away eventually, but not quickly. Not quickly. We've got that loan for a month. We're only on day 10 right now. I think I took that out, I don't really remember, day 5, day 6, something like that. That is a very fresh loan, let me assure you. Now, the staff wages are pretty high. We could definitely see some savings in there. I don't know if there's anyone else I can fire. I've got one guy in my vault. Actually, I've got 2 guys in the vault. I can get rid of one of you. One guy in the vault and one guy on patrol. The guy on patrol is invaluable because we can't afford any theft around here. Let's reluctantly get rid of another security guy around here. I may not be able to. It's not letting me fire him, and I'm wondering if I need one guy on the window. One guy needs to go out and do all the things like get the money and put the money out there and that kind of thing, and I've got my one guy on patrol. I may be kind of stuck with those two. All right, is there... I know you desperately need the bathroom. It's literally right here, by the way. It's literally right here. Yeah, we've got a little bit of an old SimCasino glitch here. All you guys are completely stuck. What time is it? You know what? It's midnight. Why don't we put the closing for the night to the test? Go into slow mode here. We don't often do that in SimCasino. Go into slow mo. Yeah, you guys are all desperate for a bathroom. I know, I see you crossing your legs there. How about we just close? Let's just give this a shot. Close the casino. Close. Everybody go home. Everybody, we're closed. I know, it's never happened in the history of any casino ever since the dawn of time. We're closed, people. Go home. You guys are all going to stay here and pee on my floor, aren't you? Guests can finish their activities before leaving. Unfortunately, finishing their activities may be soiling themselves. And I cannot move this guy. I can't teleport him to pickups. He's busy doing a task. Yeah, I bet he is. I bet that's a little uncomfortable over there. Where's my janitorial staff? Because that's going to come up real soon. Yeah, closing. The problem with that is everyone is here busting for a bathroom, and they're not going to go away until that need has been satisfied, and they won't satisfy that need. You are just awful. Everything about you is just so awful. You hate what you're doing right now. Nothing that I can do with you. You lost to the slot machine and you want to gain some confidence. I'd like you to gain the ability to get out of my casino. One person found the bathroom. Excellent. Good. I'm so glad. The rest of you can't. No, the rest of you are just... It's like a weird dance going on here. It's almost like country line dancing, except kind of gross. Okay, I fixed it. I went out and loaded the previous save, and that seems to have corrected everyone's issues here. Well, I hope so anyway. We'll find out when they get up from the slot machine. Okay, back to work. Back to work here. So, reloaded that save. Everyone seems to be back on track right now. Nobody seems to be stuck doing what they're doing. Now, is there anywhere else that I could be cutting costs? And I think the answer is broadly no. Maybe I could get rid of all of the table games in favor of slot machines. That might be an idea. I'd like to stick down a couple more slot machines, but those things are $35K a pop, as I recall. That ain't cheap. I can't afford to be losing $3,500 right now. Now that all the glitching is over, can I now fire another security person? No, that seems to be stuck as is. Okay, that's probably for the best. Of all the people to fire, my security person is probably not the right person to fire. I'm thinking the table games have to go. I'm not seeing the validity of that. And now that we're out of Glitchville, maybe closing at night will help. Everyone will go home. And then, well, we'll save a little bit of money overnight. I don't know. I think this episode, we're either fixing this, or this just crashes and burns and I'll be in bankruptcy. I mean, one thing I could do is change the games. Because Queen of the Sands is only 77% popular. There is better out there. Classic 7, that's 80% popular. Lucky Mill is 85. But it's going to cost me money to change them out. Not a lot of money. So $72 to reinstall this into something better. See, Santa Gifts, and it is ironically very close to the holidays as I'm recording this, 87% popular. 87%. Is that the make or break thing here? I don't know. Oh, wow. $74. I know I'm whining about $74 to change this game, but seriously, this is big money right now. Okay, we're changing it. We're doing it. And let's copy that and let's apply that to all of these things. So I'm going to make all 8 of these here that. So there we go. It's all Santa Gifts now, right? Santa Gifts? We're doing Santa Gifts now? Yep, Santa Gifts. There we go. Now, it went up in popularity, too. Even better, 95% popular. Well, that's very good. How many people are willing to play this? 31 right now. That's not bad. Boy, I'd love to not knock that down to 25 cents. There's no 50 cents, right? We've looked at that. No, there's no 50 cents. Not at all. How high can we go again? I think we can go up pretty high if we get the high roller in research done, but we ain't doing any research because I fired my research person. How about the rest of these? How are these doing? That is Zombie Treasure. That's 80% popular. That's not bad. I'm willing to cope with that. How about this one? This is 86%. That's good. 88 on that one for Bison Thrash. Everybody loves Bison Thrash. 87 more Bison Thrash over there. How about the ones that are actually in the toilet? How about my toilet slots? How are those doing? Those are 88% popular. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can kind of cope with all of those numbers. That's fine. It's really the buffet. We're kind of banking everything on the buffet right now. Speaking of which, not really. I'm actually not speaking of the buffet at all, but 12:30 at night, there's nobody here. Let's close. Let's close. Close the place. Close it. Close it right now. Everybody go home. Everybody out. Now that you're not all glitchy anymore, everybody go. You, wrap up your game here. I don't care if you're winning or not. Go home. Actually, I do care if you're winning or losing because I really do need you to spend a lot of money here. But if you could please go home. Now, is my staff going to go home? That's the thing. Oh, there's a couple of people in the buffet. Could you just kind of finish it up there? Yeah, it's not an unlimited buffet, by the way. You don't just keep to get going back and back and back. Go on, get out. Out, 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 out. Okay, see, the problem with that is the staff don't go home. So there's my question answered right there. This is not going to save me squat if I close at night. Unless I suppose I could go to the effort of firing everybody and then rehiring everybody in the morning, but that's a little ridiculous. I think we'll just open back up. I mean, if we're going to have the staff here, we may as well have like one person coming in and doing a slot machine or something. So no dice on closing at night. I need to find other ways to save money. Yeah, see, there we go. 2 o'clock in the morning. A couple of people came in to play a slot machine. If the staff are going to be here, we may as well be open. Actually, there's a few more people coming in. You went over to the toilet slots. Good choice. They're quite popular, as I understand them. Where'd you go? Yeah, there you are. You're in the corner. Playing a toilet slot. Good for you, Sparky. Maybe you want to take a spin on the dance floor at the Electric Boogie-Loo when you're done there. I could definitely close the bar at night. That just sees no action at all. Show me this. Midnight to midnight, we're open. Let's not be, actually. How about... no, come. No, I wanna do a thing. No, give me this. All right, so I would like you to be open from, say, 6 a.m. to midnight. You're open, and then this is closed. Nope, we've done it wrong, haven't we? Okay, there we go. 6 a.m. to midnight, we're open. Midnight to 6, we're closed. That was very confusing for my employee. She left and came back and left and came back. It was just awful for her. You can come back at 6. Come back at 6 a.m. and serve somebody a martini or something while they're playing blackjack. All right, 4 o'clock in the morning, there's nobody here, and I got $6K in the bank. This is awful. The alarming part is somebody else is willing to give me another bank loan. That's ridiculous. Nobody should do that. I've got $50K out now and no real ability to pay it back. I'm just going to say we're probably going bankrupt. My credit rating is 481. I had a better credit rating when I was 21 years old. But these guys are willing to give me another $50K. I'm not going to do it. Not now, anyway. I'm not going to do that. But could I, just for argument's sake, would somebody give me $250,000? Yes. Somebody will give me $250,000 with a 475. My credit rating just dropped. No, we won't do that. That's very, very silly. I mean, I might do that. But we probably won't do that. That's I might do that. It's very, very silly. I'm not going to take out $250,000. I'd rather put this thing back on, if not firm financial standing, at least not teetering financial standing. Where are we at? 5K in the bank. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, good. Well, at least the place will start picking up soon. Anyone over for brunch in the buffet right now? Not a soul. Slightly better news, though. We were technically profitable yesterday. We're $1,000 up. I don't care if we're $1 up. At least we're not negative. At least we're not running into negative numbers. I might be able to pull this out. I might just be able to pull this out somehow. I have no idea. Wow. Texas Hold'em is doing great. What is the, talk to me about Texas Hold'em. What's going on over here? Like what's your thing? There's 37 people who are willing to play this, because we did drop the buy-in down a little bit on the off-peak hours. If I drop the buy-in on the on-peak hours, like prime time, I wonder if I could get even more people in here, and then another Texas Hold'em thing. That's an idea. That's a thought. Can I see how much money is in this table right now? There is $546 that I desperately need right now. Desperately need that. Okay, that's a thought. That's a thought. Maybe another Texas Hold'em. That seems to be very, very popular. And, potentially I could just get rid of blackjack in favor of Texas Hold'em. And actually, if I did that, I could line this area with slot machines. I'm talking like I've got any money. I don't. I have $5,000. Well, good news. I can't afford it anyway. It's $10K to put up another Texas Hold'em. Yeah, the table games are very, very expensive. I'm not kidding. Would you stop flashing at me, please? I know we don't have a valid research office. I fired the nice lady. It's fine. We'll get her back at some point. The only thing I can even afford to put up would be more slot machines at this point. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. What else could I theoretically do, if anything? And then the answer is nothing. Nothing at all. I can't get the sports book in here. Can I do bingo yet? I mean, potentially yes. But we've done bingo. We know bingo. We're very familiar with bingo around the channel and SimCasino, putting the two of those together. It doesn't generate any real money. It's hardly worth it. It's really more for entertainment. Yes, technically, you do pay money to play it, but it's not worth it. It's just like there's 3 people in there playing bingo, as there isn't any time, because it's bingo, and nobody wants to play bingo. A little past midnight, and I got $755 in the bank. $755. Okay. How did we actually broadly do yesterday? Ooh, little down. Little down there, yep. Not as good. Okay. Well, I don't have a quick solution for that, but I'm going to move some stuff around and decorate anyway. I would like to please move you over here. Like, oh, you don't line up properly. You don't line up with the poker table. It's no good. That's better. I don't hate that. Go live over there, Sparky. You'll figure it out. Yeah, it's across the way there. And then I want to think about doing slot machines in here. I don't have any money to do that. That's absolutely insane. I have no... What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're repairing a thing. Oh, you work for me. Oh, okay, good job. Yep, it's noon on a Friday in a casino, and I've got $754. And we just got that, by the way. We've been in the red the entire day. I am not sure what to do, but I've got a terrible, terrible idea of what I'm going to do. So just for having the conversation bank loan tab, if I took out $250,000, could I then pay off the loan that I have and then still have, I don't know, like $50 left over? Just show me this. Show me this. 28 days. Oh, wow. $12,000 a day I would have to pay. 13, really. $12,948. 12,000, 13,000, Dave. Round up. You like nice round numbers anyway. 13 bugs Mrs. Dave to no end. She'd be saying, no, that's $12,948. I'd say, nah, it's about $13K. $13,000 every single day. And P.S., because it is a loan and that's how these things work, I'd be paying off an extra $112,000 that I didn't borrow. Darn that interest. Okay. Put the tab away. We're going to have a bit of a think. Because that plan does technically work. It's a terrible plan. It's a stupid, stupid plan. But you guys should be pretty much used to that around here. Take out a giant loan to pay for the small loan, and then I could think about putting up some things that maybe generate more money, specifically the hotel rooms. Could also put up the business center too. That's a minimal investment for fairly low effort money. The last time I played SimCasino, you just basically never pay attention to the business center. It just quietly generates a little bit of money every single day. I'd love to get that conference center. That sounds so fun. I've never done that before. What else are we talking about? Show me the accommodations. Yeah, we can get some hotel rooms in here. That would be fantastic. What can I do? I could get bingo. Nobody will play it, but I could get bingo. I could get the theater. I've researched the darn thing. No, that is ridiculously expensive in infrastructure to put up. Anything else in food I could be doing? I've basically committed myself to taking out a giant loan to pay off the small loan so I can build anything at all around here. Also, I found a really nice chair, so I'm going to put that up here. Don't know why. Just needs to be a chair there. Maybe you're waiting for the restroom. The restroom is really, really busy. It's not, because the casino in and of itself is not really, really busy. There's plenty of open cubicles there. But maybe you just want to take a break before you go into the restroom, or maybe you fed yourself so much at that buffet, you stumbled out of that buffet, carbs just emanating from you everywhere. You're like, I just need a rest. That was a lot of carbs. I just ate so many carbohydrates, I just need to sit for a second. Jeez, Dave, though, you might want to shop around a little bit for these loans. I didn't even notice the interest rate on this, 77%. There are loan sharks who charge less than that, and they'll only break your legs. 77% interest. Wow, I am going to decline that. I think we're coming back to this. Here's my plan. It's a terrible plan. It's a stupid, stupid plan. Well, this part of the plan is not actually that stupid. This is a fairly sensible plan, which is I'm going to run through to the end of the day. It's about 5:30 right now. I'm going to run through to midnight and see what we look like on profit and loss, and then make a decision from there. And if I do go forward with my stupid, stupid plan, we could actually get some advertising going on around here. Right now, there is allegedly no demand for business or hotel, although business looks like it's got some pretty decent potential there. 70% local demand if we get something up and running. 50% on hotels, but hey, you know what? I'll take 50% of the people coming in and spending a lot of money on a hotel room just for having the conversation again. Local leaflets, and I could target that specifically to, entertainment, business, hotels, or gambling. One day, mediocre, $12.46 to do that. Well, if I'm going to borrow $250,000, then $12.46 is a drop in the bucket. Newspaper, we're up to 32, and then radio, $5K to do that. All right. Well, let's see what happens at midnight, and then we'll make some choices, won't we? Again, day 12, we were technically up by $600. $600. we can't, I mean, I can keep the casino floating on $600 a day. That's no problem. I mean, that is profit. Profit exists. We're not losing money. We're not critically hemorrhaging money. I mean, we are, but not critically hemorrhaging money where we can't keep the thing going day by day. And then what happens later? Let's look at the long-term implications of SimCasino, shall we? So eventually we'll pay off that bank loan, and that will be an extra $1,800 every day, plus $600. So let's just do some round numbers that Mrs. Dave hates. We're going to be profitable by about $2,500 a day. Maybe. We'll have better days, we'll have worse days. That's obvious, that's how these things work. But about $2,500 a day. That doesn't even buy me a slot machine every day. That is going to be a real slow burn around here. $2,500. You know how quickly I can spend $2,500 in this game? I could do it with the blink of an eye. $2,500 is out the door. Okay, I think we're going with the stupid plan. Good news, I've got a much better interest rate on this one. 19.86%. Well, that's much more reasonable. And look how much that cut the daily payment down. Now I only have to pay him like $10K. $10K every single day. Every day. And they're going to give me $250,000. I will, of course, immediately go pay off the other loan and get rid of that. $250,000. $10K a day. We're doing it. Well, that's a much more healthy number, isn't it? $253,000. Let's get rid of you. Yep, let's just pay that off immediately. Still got $200,000. Well over $200,000. My credit rating is 423. I don't actually think that's a real credit number. I don't think you can get that low. I think it's like the SATs. You get like 500 points just for writing your name correctly. I think you get a credit rating of 500 just by being alive, just by breathing. I don't think my credit rating even exists. People would look at 423 and go, no, that's not even actually possible. How horrible have you mismanaged your money? Oh, it's you when you're playing SimCasino. Okay, that makes much more sense. And that is an excellent place to call it on SimCasino for today, because I got plans now. I got to start making some plans. I got $200,000. I'm paying $10K a day. I'm going to, with the best of intentions and probably failing miserably, try to put some smart moves together here. I'm definitely thinking business center because that is really low effort money and minimal infrastructure. A small room will take care of that very, very easily. But I also want to get into the hotel game. That means I got to rehire my research person, get some research going on, and get this going. I'd like to see some other things coming into better well, you know what? Take it small. Business center hotel, research, and then kind of cross some bridges as they come along. It's a stupid plan. But it's my plan, and we're rolling with it. Guys, we'll pick up some more SimCasino again next time. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.